YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Buddha back in the building for another Last Cloudia news and information video. It's Wednesday, everybody, day before the updates when we get the character info reveal for any new unit dropping and the maintenance notice. As we can see, March 31st from 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. Pacific time, 2-hour maintenance. Make your adjustments accordingly. And some things to go over. You can see in the details, new unit arc added, promotion updates, event updates, gacha updates, 5-star enhancement, released for select units, shop updates, and other updates. New unit and arc, we can see the in-game icons, Granados and Aldanian Imperial Order. Promo updates, we're looking at the 3rd year anniversary countdown login bonus. I like what I'm seeing, although it's just about, 1,500 crystals? We'll definitely take that. Crystals every single day, countdown to the anniversary. I like to see it. Event updates, we are getting an event for our boy Granados, which is refreshing since we didn't get one for Melee. Still wondering the thought process on that one, but we're seeing Tribulations of the Aldana Knight. This event will be held on the limited time event map, Continent of Aldana. Slay monsters requested by Granados to get rewards in the monster collector's manner. Additionally, there are extremely useful training quests in a special shop where you'll find amazing training materials every day. I like the sound of this. Play to efficiently train your units. Continent of Aldana. Is this a new limited time event map? This doesn't sound like the Sun Vessel Island that we've gotten for the past couple big updates. Very excited to see what this looks like. Was something that Mamone, if you guys reviewed my change in director video review and interview that was over in JP, Mamone said he was very interested, or I'm sorry, Shinoko, the prior director, was very interested in creating new maps and whatnot. So hopefully that he's stepped down from director. He has more time to focus on things like this, giving us new pieces of artwork, new places to interact within the game. So excited to see what Continent of Aldana looks like. This is probably one of the things I am most excited about. This stamp we're getting is, I think, the pinnacle of multiplayer stamps that we could possibly get. The level of toxicity is at peak, and I am very excited. I know a lot of people are going to be very excited to use this. It's going to be very toxic. Everyone's going to be spamming it in multiplayer, and I can't wait to see it. We can see the event units. Granados getting the 2x EXP. Dude's going to be getting massive amounts of XP during this event. If you have him with his 100% XP boost skill that comes innately in his kit. So Granados should get leveled up very, very quickly if he's one of your main focuses. And then we have the list of other units giving the sub bonuses. Gacha updates, we can see DOH, Descent of Heroes. What did we see? What are we seeing, guys? 2 Descent of Heroes after a collab right before the anniversary. Same model that they used last year. So it seems like the beginning of the year before the anniversary is going to be a very busy time for Last Cloudia moving forward. As a Descent of Heroes unit, we're getting the typical 3 steps and then 4th for free paid step up. So I'll definitely be doing this. Throw some money at Last Cloudia for giving us some very nice updates and hopefully looking to be a very promising anniversary update. Fingers crossed. 3rd anniversary festival countdown gacha arcs released. This is a gacha that is very important and definitely should be considered when you're thinking about saving your crystals. In this gacha, each spin comes with a bonus 3rd countdown arc medal. If you collect 50 medals, they can be exchanged for a 3rd countdown arc ticket, which can be exchanged an arc of your choice. You then exchange that ticket in the trading space for basically a huge list, any one of the huge list of general SSR arcs in the game. This has been coming around occasionally since I think New Year's of 2021, where you can basically pity a general SSR arc for 15k, right? 50 medals is the equivalent of 5 multi-summons, which is 15k crystals, all free crystals as well. So you can easily snag Sandworm or get Caldina the Great for 15k, which is an incredible guaranteed pity. Something that you definitely want to think about, like I said, when you're talking about your crystal reserves. If you don't have Sandworm and or Caldina, this is this is basically prime time to get them for 15k, like I said, guaranteed, especially as the general SSR arc pool keeps getting diluted in every banner moving forward. This just becomes more valuable as you move along. So honestly, I would definitely recommend summoning on this if you don't have one of those two arcs. This is important. Medals earned in this gacha are different from the medals received from the 3rd anniversary festival countdown gacha unit, right? So whenever they bring these countdown banners or these general arc and unit banners, they are separate. So basically 15k, you can guarantee yourself an arc here, or you can summon on a different banner that is specifically general units, general pool units, much less valuable than this one here because of the value we have in Sandworm and Caldina. Those are your two like essential arcs that you want to make sure you have when you need them on your account. But don't think you can do a couple summons on here and then a couple summons on the unit gacha, and you know, if you do 5 in total, then you can get an exchange ticket. They are separate, and it looks like the unit gacha version is going to be coming at a later date, unspecified at the moment. On to the best part of any update that has 5-star buffs in it. We're going to be checking it out. We're getting the final old collab units buffed up, which sadly seems to imply that we're probably not going to be seeing reruns for those collabs anytime soon, or at all. We don't know, of course. It's all dependent on the deals behind the scenes between Adel and the respective collab companies, but we'll take the buffs, especially for my OCD, right? Having every unit available to be upgraded, I definitely like. And let's check out these buffs, shall we? With Emilia, I don't have her, but she's getting no added skills. Trait 1, physical attack damage taken, is getting a buff now that it reduces minus 27%. Close to death, very greatly restore HP and restore MP by 17%. That's also getting a buff. And activate barrier once per wave, when Emilia is incapacitated once per quest. I guess no changes are coming after that. Trait 2, ice attack damage 40% and damage cap plus 5,000. Not sure what these numbers are prior to this buff, but it's looking good. During ice magic attacks, if enemy has an ice weakness, damage plus 60% and damage cap plus 8,000. I know that she has an incredible ability right here. If enemy has ice resistance, cut the resistance by 50% and deal damage. So if you're able to get the enemies weak to ice, her damage is looking a lot better with basically 13,000 magic damage. 13,000 magic damage cap and 5,000 that's just overall damage cap. Boosted the critical damage amount plus 30% for the skill Not Going Easy on You. Added a magical damage plus 50% effect on, and boosted the magical damage cap to plus 8,000 for the skill Spiritual Art Principles. That sounds nice. And added damage cap plus 3,000 to magic Alhuma. Again, not familiar with her kit prior to these buffs, but from the numbers I'm looking at, I think Emilia lovers are going to be very, very excited. Rem, I know she's very, very anticipated. Let's see. She's getting Giant Killing 2, so there's some extra damage cap to bosses, and no attribute critical raise. Trait 1, Demonized HP plus 200%, STR and defense now plus 60%, MP regen, SCT recovery speed, physical and special damage cap plus 9,000. I think special is being added in there. Is that why that's orange? And it's getting buffed to plus 9,000. Unit can't recover HP. This is when she activates her Demon Horde ability that, as you can see, boosts all of her stats to an ungodly amount. And it seems like she's getting some nice extra modifiers and damage cap in there. Trait 2 is getting no change, but other boosted the amount of HP regen for Trait 2, Helper of the Hero, boosted the power of Special, boosted the damage of the skill Morningstar to 25%, and boosted damage cap of physical attacks to plus 2,000 and special plus 4,000. Boosted the damage of the skill Morningstar High Boost to plus 50%, and boosted damage cap of physical attacks to plus 4,000 and plus 7,000 for special. So she's getting some nice damage caps, I'm thinking, in these skills. Rem users are going to be very happy. Fixed a bug in trait 1. Don't know what that bug is. I guess we'll see it in the bug fixes below. Moving on to who I will definitely be 5-starring, because he's the only 5-star unit from this list that I have. In his added skills, he's getting Machine Mega Boost, so extra damage mods and cap. We'll take that. But Nero, all you need to know is he's pure damage. He's just a DPS fiend. At least he was back in his day. He's been power crept, but now with this 5-star buff, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. No change to trait 1, but trait 2 is getting continuous haste effect. He already had that. And when sword is equipped, physical attack damage 60% and damage cap going up to 10,000. I did check earlier, this is currently 3,000. So in his freaking trait, he's getting a 7,000 damage cap buff. Thumbs up. And he has a bunch of others listed. Boosted the damage cap for level 2 to level 4 of trait 2. Boosted the damage cap of skill 2 up to 12,000. I don't think his skill 2 had a damage cap on it before. Don't quote me on that, but either way, it wasn't anywhere close to 12,000. It's basically like Ardene's S2. Y'all know how much I love Ardene, where all the damage happens at once. And with freaking 22,000 extra damage cap on it, I'm liking the sound of using his S2 again. Boosted special power and added damage cap boost of 10,000. I mean, we'll take it. Boosted damage of the skill DV Overture to plus 30%. So his Devil Breakers, you can't really control them. They're very RNG, because as Nero gets hit, he basically changes between these Devil Breaker skills. But nice to see that Overture's getting an extra, or it's getting a boosted damage mod. And then boosted the damage cap of Devil Breaker Tomboy to plus 4,000. Again, this isn't anything crazy. I think it's going from 3,000 currently to now 4,000, so an extra 1,000 in that skill right there. But just the sound of Nero getting 22,000 damage cap on his S2 sounds like a very, very fun time to me. Dante, just talked about him in the Granados info reveal, because now that you have a way to give Dante a pseudo super armor, these buffs might be really, really fun for those who have this guy. Added skills, none, but trait 1, fire attack damage plus 50%, and damage cap is now 7,000. When special activates, get a buff HP cap plus 60%, HP recovery and STR plus 60%, fire attack damage plus 8,000, so use his special and he's going to be dealing a lot of nice damage. That's 15k cap total. Trait 2, equipped weapon STR int plus 60%, each sword claw machine equipped. Physical attack damage cap plus 2,500. Doesn't stack if same a weapon is equipped. So if you're using 2 of the 3 listed weapons, he's getting another 5,000 on top of that. So 20,000 potential damage cap on Dante in total with physical super armor if you are running Granados. I mean, that sounds really fun. I wish I had Dante currently. He has others as well. Boosted the fire damage cap of trait 1 and fire damage cap after using special, we can see. Boosted the power and damage cap max plus 5,000 of special. That's just referring to the changes pre 5-star buff. Even though a lot of the changes we're seeing here are reflective of the 5-star buff at the end, these units also get buffs in their 4-star state, which is what these boosted amounts are referring to in other. Boosted movement speed of Trickster style sounds very interesting. Boosted the physical attack damage for Swordmaster style to 20%, and boosted the special damage from skill Trigger Heart to 50%. Then moving on to V, who, sorry for you V lovers, I don't know why you were expecting anything too insane. Dude is still one of the most broken ailment spammers in the entire game. And with that thought in mind, he got added skills Dark Attack raised 2, so some extra damage modification. Trait 1, SET recovery speed plus 10%, and then physical attack and special damage plus 40%, and cap raised to 7,000. I mean, it's nice. It's nothing like we see in the other 2 units, but it's some extra damage you're getting on V. No change to trait 1. or trait 2, and other boosted the special damage given by the skill trigger heart to 50%, same as Dante here. They just gave him some extra damage. And a little bit at that. Nothing too crazy. I'm sorry for anyone who was expecting the world out of V. He's still already too crazy with what he offers to any account. So this falls in line with my expectations. Not much we're seeing on V. Shop updates. We do have the free Granados pack, so make sure to pick that up when the update occurs. And other updates. Changes to features. Change the name of the following skill. This is what I referred to in my Granados info reveal. Chivalrous Mindset is now being changed to these specific Chivalrous Mindset names. The first one, the one that we are familiar with, is being changed to :sword because Granados now has Spear, Chivalrous Mindset Spear on him. Bug fixes. The SCT recovery speed from demonization buff of the unit Rems trait 1. Demon Bloodline persists even after the buff expires, so she's actually getting a little bit of a nerf, sadly. Other minor bug fixes, and thank you for playing Last Cloudia, the Last Cloudia management team. Guys, I don't want to give too many thoughts because I need to get to editing these videos, but let me know what you think about these updates in the comments below. Not quite as huge of an update as we got 2 weeks ago, but still some very cool things. Nice to see. We're finally getting some countdown stuff going on for the 3rd anniversary. We'll probably get other updates, including the unit countdown gacha next week, since we know the big updates happen 2 weeks apart from each other, and we know that the 3rd anniversary is going live on April 15th, as tweeted by Last Cloudia early today. Pay attention if anyone's like really wants Granados, but you're worried about spending your gems. His banner is live until the 27th, okay? Well after we're going to know what's coming for the anniversary, even after the anniversary goes live on April 15th. Do not rush to spend your crystals for Granados. If you do want him, you have time. There is no rush, seriously. But I'm very excited to see this maintenance in game. Very excited to see this limited time map, Continent of Aldana. Excited to use this sticker. Hopefully your boy will get the newest tank on his account sooner rather than later, but we'll see what the RNG gods decide. That's all I got for you this time, guys. Like, subscribe, bell notifications if you're new. We are like this close from when I'm recording to hitting 5,000 subscribers, which is a massive milestone for your boy. So I appreciate every single one of you keeping the journey alive, keeping your boy's dream fresh and myself motivated. And with all that being said, y'all know what we say: work hard, play hard. See you in the next video.